All right, YouTubers, welcome back to War Thunder Ground Forces with the Angry Nerd. And today I thought we would take a look at the Medium Tank T25. But before we get started, I'd like to bring your attention to the skin that's on this vehicle. It was created by WT Runner, and I will leave a link down in the video description to his live warthunder.com profile so that you may find this skin and many other wonderful skins that he has created. Now, the Medium Tank T25 was part of a series of medium tanks designed by the United States during the Second World War as a possible successor to the medium tank M4 Sherman. Almost immediately after the M4 Sherman was standardized, the U.S. Ordnance Department started work on a successor. In 1942, work began on a new tank through the M4X program. This led to several design initiatives. One of the attempts was the T20 line of medium tanks, encompassing several developmental tanks using a common hull. The T20, the T22, and the T23 tanks differed primarily in armament, suspension, and transmission systems. The T20 used a torque converter fluid drive, whereas the T22 used a 5-speed mechanical drive similar to that on the M4, and the T23 used an electric drive. Within each prototype series, a variety of different suspensions and armament configurations were tried out. Compared to the Sherman, the T20 line resembled a more modern combat tank of the 1950s. The engine resided at the rear of the hull, and the transmission was also moved to the rear of the vehicle, eliminating the need for a drive shaft running the length of the vehicle, promoting a lower profile. The Armored Board rejected all three tanks from the T20 series for immediate combat use because the M4 was proving capable in numbers despite its limited main gun and overall battlefield performance. However, the Ordnance Department continued their development, and one of the models, the T23, was seen as promising enough that an initial order of 250 tanks was placed in May 1943. The T23 was actually the first of the T20 series prototypes completed, and was found to be highly maneuverable. The design was classified limited procurement, but was never standardized or issued to frontline units. The Ordnance Department continued improving the T23 and T20 tank designs. In July 1943, the Ordnance Department again requested that the improved T23E3 and T20E3 be standardized as the M27 and M27B1. However, the request was rejected and neither design was accepted. With standardization of the M27 rejected, the Ordnance Department continued to improve the design. 50 of the tanks were adapted to use the T7 90mm gun, a prototype of the 90mm M3 as its main armament. 40 of them were to be simple T23 upgrades with a new turret, but 10 were to also have additional armor on the hull. These two 90mm tanks were designated the T25 and the T26 respectively. The Ordnance Department decided that the electric drive on the T25 and T26 added too much weight to the overall design and changed the transmission on the two tanks to a torque-matic transmission, essentially an improved T20 transmission design. The tanks with the torque-matic transmission were designated with an E1 and renamed T25E1 and T26E1. Battlefield reports from Operation Overlord in 1944 caused an unfortunate setback for the T25. These reports stated that enemy anti-tank defenses were easily able to destroy the M4 Shermans, and troops were requesting a tank with a more powerful armament and more armor. This new perspective caused a decline in the T-25's priority in favor of its up-armored brother, the T-26, and fixing any flaws in that design. Only 42 tanks, 2 T-25s and 40 T-25E1s were produced between January to May 1944, and they continued to serve as test pieces for other projects. Now in War Thunder Arcade, the T-25 is a rank 4 medium tank with a battle rating of 6.0. It has an 861 horsepower engine propelling the 38.2 ton vehicle to a top speed of 35 miles per hour. It comes equipped with the 90mm M3 cannon. The recommended ammo load for this vehicle is full 50 rounds. Now I have it assigned to an expert crew with a crew level of 150, which gives me a reload of 9.1 seconds. With a premium account, it has an XP reward of 356% and a silver line reward of 180%. So what do I think of the medium tank T25 here in War Thunder? Well, I'm actually enjoying this vehicle. I think it has a good combination of mobility and firepower. Compared to the Sherman, it's a little bit more armored. It has armor thickness of like 76 millimeters, which has an effective thickness of 104, and the Sherman had like 63, which gave it like 87, 88, something like that. It's lower profile than the Sherman. It's a little more mobile than the Sherman. And this thing has a 90mm gun, which bumps it up to a battle rating of 6.0. But that's really pretty good for this vehicle, and it's a good battle rating for this gun. The M26 Pershing has more armor. It's like 101 millimeters, which is, effective thickness of like 140 or something. But that extra armor adds extra weight, which decreases the mobility. So you can't get around on the battlefield quite as well as you can with this vehicle. That extra armor also bumps that up to a battle rating of 7.0. So I think this vehicle has a pretty sweet spot in the American tech tree, between the Sherman and the Pershing, and it fits in there really nice with this 90mm gun. That being said, why don't we hop into a battle and see what I was able to do with the medium tank T25. Here we go. Alright, looks like we picked up Stalingrad. We're going to be on the northeastern side of the map. I usually like to head up to A. Excuse any yawning, it's kind of late. Alright, here we go. Now we're not, T-34 fast, but we're decent. We're catching the Tiger. Uh-oh, he might run me into the building. But we're doing okay. We're not quite as fast in a straight line as the Sherman. Now we're starting to pick up some speed. 25, 26, 27, Sometimes I go through that other spot, but this vehicle's kind of... Oh, hold on. Oh, just missed him. I mean, I got him, but I didn't kill him. I got his engine. Let's see if we can get up here and finish the job. Oh, dang it. Alright. Just talking about the vehicle's kind of wide. Where's he at? Don't know where he's at. Oh, maybe right there. Ah! Repair. Cannon breach. Gave me a good shot through the train car and that's my cannon breach up. There we go. Punch through the side of that hole. Alright, these guys are pushed well out down that edge, so I'm gonna go see if I can back up the middle street here. Down this way. This looks like where the action is going to be. Let's see. Push on forward because I have some decent gun depression. Let's see. I don't know what that Mark II AA is doing. Or AC Mark II. He's dying, that's what he's doing. On a suicide mission. There we go. Dang it. Cannon breach. This vehicle's turret is not as well armored as you might think. Had 2 shots right through the cannon breach. Oh, shoot. Just see if I can work my way around this way. Can I get a shot? Back him up a little more. No. See. These guys are pushing A. Dang it. Let's see if I can come around from behind them. Behind me. Retaking A. Oh. Where's he going? Booyah! Oh, dang it! Have some of that. Oh, this guy's gonna try to get me while I'm down. Oh, dang. Okay. I don't want both these guys to be able to shoot at me, so I'm going to come around this side. Alright. I'll get turned around here. We got the zone back. Vehicle I see on the mini-map. Right through here. Huh. Thought that was an enemy dude. No idea where this vehicle is. Man, I flubbed that shot up. Oh, shoot. There he is. There's this other vehicle going. Alright. Lucky I survived that. Okay. Got the A-cap back. See, can I get this guy? Is he gonna come out through here? Or is he gonna stay over there? Looks like he's gonna stay over there. That was a good hit. There we go. Work our way over toward the right here. And a vehicle might be crossing right through here in just a second. Ah, there he went. Let's see if I can sneak up behind him. Oh. There we go. Oh man. He did more damage than I was expecting. There you go. That's how you do damage, big boy. Alright. So they've got A. We've got B. They've got C. What's that? There we go. Alright, they're moving to B. I'm going to go and see if I can take B, and then from there I can see if I think it would be better to go to A or C. If I went to A, then I would have to go to C next. I mean, if I went to A, I would have to go to B next on my way, but this way I'll get to choose. Oh, dang it. That took out some crew right there. Alright, there we go. This to obstruct this view a little bit. Reloaded. There we go. Alright, let's get in this cap. Oh! Dang it! Oh. This is it. Crap. Took me too long to get in here, and I couldn't get behind cover. And the T-34-85 popped me from the back. Oh, let's take out the M41. It's got some speed. Maybe we can run over to A. Just gonna see if we can boogity boogity on over here to the A cab. That ticker's going down really fast. I'm not gonna make it. Even if I did make it, it wouldn't make a difference. Oh well, that's it. Alright, let's see what we did. Avenger, Tank Rescuer, Professional, Shadow Strike Streak, Double Strike, One Shot, and Heavy Metal Hero. Not too bad. First place in the team, 2,794 XP, 40,000 bonus. There's my premium account. 13 vehicles destroyed. Not too bad. Next highest kill total on our team was 4. Whew. Okay. Yeah, other team had 7, 6, 5, 4. They're spread out a little better. Alright, so back to the T25. So yeah, the T25, I'm liking this vehicle. It might not be as much armor as you were expecting, but you know, this was the T25 prototype vehicle. It didn't get that extra armor like the T26, which eventually went on to become the Pershing. So you just get the gun upgrade with this one, but it's a good gun and it fits quite nice here at a battle rating of 6.0. So if you've played those Shermans, you can look forward to getting your hands on the T25. It's quite nice and I'm enjoying it. Now, on a different topic, I recently started a channel over at vid.me. I only have one video up over there currently because I'm under restrictions to one video a week, less than 20 minutes long, and I don't have very many videos that are less than 20 minutes long. But once I reach 50 subscribers, I can start uploading to YouTube and to vid.me. This video is already well past 20 minutes, so it won't be able to go up over there until I reach 50 subscribers. If you would like to help me reach that 50 subscriber mark, link in the video description below. Head on over, hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. If you've liked this look at the T25, hit that like button here. Subscribe if you would. And as always, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Nerd out.